And welcome back, everyone, to the What If Naruto Had One for All, Part 4, The Two Teachers. Last time in a Naruto What If, they had their fateful encounter with Orochimaru in the Forest of Death. Sasuke nearly had the curse mark put on him for Naruto, basically went as hard as he could without killing himself with One for All. Going to about 20%, Black Whipping barely saving Sasuke, but unfortunately, he's kind of out cold right now. The strain on his body was just too much for his body to really bear. Luckily, he didn't break anything, per se, because I liken it to what happened when Midoriya was fighting, I believe, Overhaul. He was pushing his body beyond its safe limit, but he could even feel his bones were creaking, same with his joints. Like, he could feel the strain and the pain, but it wasn't killing his body. Same thing happened here. Naruto pushed it to 20. His body is shot at the moment, but he's recovering thanks to Fox Chakra and all that. We would cut over to the tree that they're hiding under. Sasuke and Sakura are looking at Naruto and just wondering what the heck, what the hell that we managed to do. I know. I mean, come on, Sasuke. I don't know, but he'll be fine. But I mean, come on, he's still not as good as you. That guy just got the jump on you. To which Sasuke, I think, would actually kind of tell Sakura off to in a certain way. It's like, Sakura, look, Sakura, I appreciate the fact that you think so highly of me. I do, but none of us stood a chance against that guy. Naruto barely was able to get one up on him, and none of us stood a chance against that guy. So telling me I am strong isn't helping right now. And Sakura just, I'm sorry, and Sasuke just look, go. Look, if you want to make yourself useful and go and make sure go and basically be sure that the perimeter is protected. All right, and Sakura just pops up a little bit. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah. Sasuke, meanwhile, was just looking. I was like, Naruto, what is going on with you? Meanwhile, Naruto is kind of like, what happened? Oh, my head. Wait, I'm in my mind again. Yeah, kid, you really pushed yourself pretty hard there. And Bancho is just sitting with those chairs. I imagine that there's the two doors where the first, second, and third user are, and then the other vestiges, like all my fiery form is there, but it's kind of minor. And the other three that would be sitting there. There's one, two. Would it be three? I'm just thinking about it right now because he's got he's got 6 whole quirks. He got float. You got, there would be, that's right, there's the fourth, and yeah, okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm just getting my math right. You got the other vestiges kind of sitting there. Meanwhile, Banjo's the only one who's actually got a physical form. It's like, you push yourself pretty hard there, kid. Your body clearly isn't ready to handle up to 20%. And Naruto's like, from what I can tell, your friend's fine. You can't push yourself so hard. Luckily for you, you can't push yourself very hard. You can't just regrow bones from nothing. Luckily, you do have a little help in the recovery aspect, and you just hear the grumbling. It's like, wait, is that that's him. The big old Nine Tails. To be honest, he was here when we got here. He was here when we got here. He's not necessarily the most talkative individual ever, but the minute we showed up, he definitely didn't like seeing us. Us? Hey, I told you, kid, I'm not the only one in here. All the other pass users are in here too. It's like, really? Well, why are they here? And that's when Banjo gets a little bit more serious. Like, you haven't quite hit the point where you haven't hit the point where they really want to talk to you. At least not yet. At least some of them. Others, you just haven't hit the point where you're going to be able to talk to them. You lucked out with me, kid. For some reason, my power responded pretty effectively to that need you had there. Don't worry. You keep working on it. I'm sure you'll get to know all of us eventually. Now, I think you need to wake up. Something seems to be going on out there. What? And then Naruto wakes up. Rewind real quick to the sound tag. Like, bring us Sasuke. We want Sasuke now. It's like, yeah, what do you want with me? Wait, you're fine, and you don't have the curse to back it up. No, courtesy of that idiot sleeping over there, which I did take that from a fanfic. It's like, no, and Sakura's like, no, man, what's you gonna, wait, no, Saku. And she's like, slicing airwave, and they get out of the way. Sasuke immediately firing kunai out, and just, damn it, this is a problem. Keen is firing off her Senbone, which start to wreak havoc on both Sakura and Sasuke's senses, because obviously they're dodging him, and the bell is just messing with them. Sasuke, though, does get in close to Sakura, and is like, Air Slash, Fire Star, Fireball Jutsu! It technically is more powerful than the Fireball, but it's still just, because it's a vacuum too, it's kind of sucking it in. At least by name, it's a vacuum. And it just sort of creates a giant flame crescent and kind of burns Sakura's hands a bit. Just because the fire just immediately went. Actually, this is actually what I think would really happen. So he fires it because the air's coming out the tubes of his arm. He fires the fireball. The air quickly just, and then it gets sucked up his arms. And just, not quite as bad as having your arm explode, mind you, but. So just, damn it all! It's like, and finally Dose just clangs his hand, just, and then just kind of like, I warned you this was not a good idea. Keen, deal with them. And now, to be fair, they're very much, the Team 7 is now kind of screwed over because Dosu just came in, just clang, and just, because Dosu's ability, if you don't know anything to protect your ears, is pretty broken, really. But at least for early Naruto. Honestly, even for Shippuden, that's still a messed up ability. Just kind of to completely destroy your equilibrium. So they're like struggling to get us, and Sakura said, "No, I'm gonna kill it." Are you sure your arms are? I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch. And it's like, well, it seems the Orochimaru didn't get what he wanted. Then these get their expendable after all. Very well, but make it quick. And he's just holding his arms up, just wincing, just, slicing air. All of a sudden, the black whip comes out from the dark of the cage. What? And Naruto just comes out. Just, what's with all the noise out here? Naruto! Back, I was like, wait, Naruto, it's that kid again. Let go, slicing air. Yeah, nope. It's like, I don't know what you're about to do, but nope. Just doing some. Boom! Just knocks them out cold. You and I wasn't able. I only had just woken up a minute or two ago. So, but and then all of a sudden, Dosu gets his arm caught too. I only woke up a minute ago, but I saw what you did. Apparently, you clanged that, and you did something with sound or something. I don't know. I really wasn't paying that much attention. All I know is I can't let you bang that thing again. Just, like, he's got another one, but it's like he could easily grab that too. And Keen, there's no way Keen could take this guy. Sasuke and Sakura are starting to wake up, get their bearings back. And so just like, wait. And he reaches in and says, what are you doing exactly? He's about to go for another blow. Pulls out a scroll. We give this. Let us go in peace, and you can have our scroll. And they're just like, Well, are you sure about this? By all means, please, we'd rather avoid any unnecessary injury to our team. And so, yeah, they ultimately, Team 7 looks and is like, all right, fine, let him go. I was like, sorry. Thought I heard a car rolling, because otherwise I'm going to have to stop the video. And so they help Zaku, who's pretty much out cold now, and they hightail out of there. Luckily, no one had to show up to save him. And Naruto, you're okay? Yeah, fine. Fit as a fiddle. His arms are still a little sore. Okay, maybe not fit it, not 100%, but like 80%, something like that. And they're like, what? What do you mean? Don't just look at us and say, what? What exactly was that about? We didn't know anything about that. And you could do that? What the hell is that? Oh, it's something to do with this ability I got. Remember I mentioned that I had learned a technique from one of my senseis, All Might Sensei. Well, this kind of is something that goes along with that. I was like, and Sasuke's thinking, I'm going to have to get All Might Sensei to teach me that as this thing, which is going to cause some problems. Ultimately, All Might's probably said, look, let's wait until you're at least a Chunin or something, or at least older and strong enough that I can feel safe that it's okay to tell certain people about One for All, because we can't have that information out. Because, trust me, with how bloodlines are manipulated in Naruto, that shit gets abused fast. I already went into how Orochimaru, in theory, could transfer all of One for All, if he had One for All, He transports it to Kimimaro, takes to Kimimaro, then he has Kimimaro give it back to him, so he gets the bone release, all that. Then he does it again and again. And it would basically be the perfect reincarnation jutsu that we need. The only issue for Orochimaru is, up until he gets the Zetsu body, because I was watching NC Hammer, Nick's channel, when he was doing the Jiraiya versus Orochimaru videos, they point out Orochimaru actually does not have a strong body. So that's why he has to keep taking bodies until he got the Zetsu body. And even then, it's still not like peak physicality or anything like that, still. So One for All would be one of those abilities that Orochimaru could theoretically get, but it's not something that would work well with him. Regardless, they get the scroll. Unfortunately, as someone pointed out in the last video, I'm like, crap, I forgot to check. They either have the scroll they need right now, or they need to get the scroll from the Rain Ninjas. Either way, they're going to get to the tower. And honestly, they're going to get to the tower a lot easier than before. They get there, they open their scrolls up, and there is not Iruka, but All Might Sensei. Say, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, good to see you kids again. Seems you've been working very hard, and you've made it all the way to the tower for the next phase of the exams. I'm proud of all of you. And it's like, thanks, All Might Sensei. And they explain, it's like, you see, if a knowledge is what you seek, then the scroll of heaven is more up your alley. But if more something along the lines of the physical is more what you need, then the scroll of earth is more of your style. Together they represent the perfect balance of a ninja. And says, now then, let's get ready. And he's about to go say, All Might Sensei, as he walks in. It's like, Naruto says you did some training with him? Indeed, I did. Indeed, I just helped Naruto unlock his true potential, that's all. It seems to be manifesting in quite a unique way from what I understand. He's basically he's not lying. It's more like, what I told you is true. What I told you is true, young Padawan, from a certain point of view. Like, technically speaking, that's not wrong. He does help. He's helping Naruto unlock true potential. It's just he gave him a super powerful quirk. Is there anything? I'd like to ask for you to train. Well, I would be more than willing to train you, young Sasuke. Unfortunately, my schedule is mostly booked this time around. Besides, I believe you'll be having some other training, provided you make it past the next round. And Sasuke, what? And they get in there, everyone's there, Kabuto opts out, and the exams and the preliminaries begin. Now, we're not going to cut it short, but suffice to say, the only three matches that are going to matter drastically are Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto's. Everyone else is basically the same, with some minor reactions one way or the other. Sasuke quickly takes care of you. I believe it's Yori, I think. Quickly takes care of him, no problem. We go through a bunch of the other exams. Sakura actually gets even more effed up here because he's already effed up. Although not as bad. His arms are broken. It's just that his arms are burnt in there, so it's just insane pain. And then obviously Shino blows up his arms. Kankuro shows off his puppet. Then you get to Sakura and Ino. Now, Sakura has not really had her mental glow up yet. And at first, it's relatively even because of that. But there's two things here. As they're fighting, Ino is just kind of displaying why she's upset with Sakura. They used to be friends. And Sakura realizes, like, kind of what has happened. Like, their obsession with Sasuke has hindered them. Sakura, however, does have one advantage over Ino in this, though. As she basically just symbolizes the cutting off her, saying, no more games, Ino. You want to go? You want this to be serious? Then let's get serious. And so Ino's like, what? She just cut her hair. But Sasuke loves long hair girls. What is she doing? When she think you think you're so hot now, Sakura, and Sakura's just like, and it's like fine. They clash again. Only this time, she effectively just lands the gut shot right. And just headshot! Just blast her back. What the heck was that? She always hit hard, but what the? Because the other thing Sakura has over Ino now that she's kind of like taking her seriously is she did train in Team 7 to enhance her physicality due to Naruto. So that Sasuke and Naruto could on some level keep up with Sasuke and Sakura could somewhat keep up with Naruto, which means physically speaking, when she's now fully in the mode, in the zone, if you will, fully taking this seriously, she completely is now outclassing Ino in the physical category. Whenever the fight is getting in close-handed, Ino's throwing kunai, maybe trying clone jutsu. Sakura does the clone jutsu as well. They're kind of going back and forth. Sakura is also arguably the more analytical, even though Ino technically, I think, had better grades. Wait, did she? I can't remember. I know that she had the best grades in terms of the academics. That's what Sakura had. But she didn't inherently have the best grades in the class. It was more about balancing the teams out. But because of that, she's technically more analytic and more intelligent. So she's also knowing to strategize and knowing how to figure out where Ino is. So anytime she's getting in close and landing in strikes, she is doing far more damage to Ino. And so eventually it gets to the mind transfer jutsu. Ino does the same thing. It's about to make Sakura forfeit before Naruto persuades her not to do that. And Sakura boots her out of her mind. They come together, just boom! And unfortunately for Ino, being stronger and a bit more physically inclined means Sakura digs that punch in harder and deeper, faster, and doesn't take as much of a shot or much damage to the jawline. She nearly draws, but she stays up, and Ino is out. And Sakura Haruno is the winner. Yeah, Sakura! Woo! And so, yeah. Now that kind of brings us up to Shikamaru and Kin. That happens as usual. Kiba and Naruto. And should know, Naruto right now probably is actually around where Deku was around the overhaul arc. 15%, I believe, is his rough limit. Which I believe also allows him to use now the air blasts. I believe 15% is well allowed. You can use the air blast. He's not aware of this yet. This is something he'll learn with training later on. But Naruto gets in the ring. He's just waiting for kids. All right, kid, we got the run. We're lucky as we lucked out. We got the run. All right, and fang over fang. And Naruto's already got full cowling up to 10%. And he's kind of perceiving Kiba moving. He's fast. Kiba is fast. But Naruto actually knows he can react to it. He's just like, let me take the punch. Still is like, let me take the punch and see how it feels. Boom! And he gets it hard. He just draws for a moment. Okay, I want to see what your punch felt like. That's all. I gotta say, not bad, Kiba. He's like full cowling. And all of a sudden, he's powered up. And this is when Kiba knows it can smell like the static electricity. He's like, what the? And he knows, like, what's up with Naruto? Yeah, what's that ability? He's like, oh, it's something I helped young Naruto learn. He calls it full cowling, which is something Naruto, you could argue, he came up with. And Naruto's like, all right, my turn, Kiba. And he rushes. Like I said, right now, speed-wise, should also know, Midoriya never actually stops getting physically stronger as long as he's working out. That's the thing, is like, just because you have all the combined strength of everyone else doesn't mean you still can't get stronger working out. So Naruto already is like jacked physically. So speed-wise, like I said, I put him around Lee. At the moment, he's probably about akin to Lee with his weights off, roughly speaking. Now, someone did point out Neji is technically faster than Lee with his weights on. So that is something to point out. But yeah, Naruto, roughly speaking, at his max safe limit, as he's around 10%. Right now he's 10%. His max safe limit is about 15. Is about the equivalent of, like, say, Lee with his weights off. Maybe a little slower. But still, he's at 10%. Naruto suddenly rushes in, and Kiba's not prepared. He's like, what the? Sorry. What's the matter, Kiba? Can't keep up? And it's like, you little. Let's go, Akamaru. And just turns into Beast Fan Claws. Like, he landed a shot on me. All right, let's see what you got. They duke it out for all. Naruto's winning most of the time, just avoiding a claw strike. Every once in a while, he gets to block a hit, but quickly just gets a jab in. It's like, all right, no more messing around. Fang over fang! And Naruto's like, crap. He goes as hard as he can with 15%. It's like, this is about as fast as I can get. And he's still struggling. Just, crap. And it's like, oh, crap. And he's throwing lances at blasting knives. And it disrupts the fang over fang. He's like, what was that? It seems he's got to the point he can do the air blast now. Interesting. As All Might thinks to himself. Anyway, it's like, no time to think about it. Just makes some close. Uzumaki, go! And just swings them like, basically like Beyblade touches. Uzumaki double smash! Or double Uzumaki smash! They clash with the fang over fang. It's just there's a big explosion. Akamaru and Kiba are ready to go again until all of a sudden just whoosh, and what the and Naruto's there. Man, you really are a pain in the butt, Kiba. It's like, what is it? And everyone's like, what the heck is that? Kankuro is also looking at it, it's like, what? That kid, it's like, what the heck is that ability? I could use something like, is that a chakra string? Meanwhile, Gar's like, Neji's even looking, it's like, it's not, there's a chakra infused with it, but it's not chakra, it's just energy of some kind. What exactly is he? It's like, all right, sorry, Kiba, but I gotta end this. And he just yanks them forward and just clotheslines them. Uzumaki, boom, clothesline! Just boom! And just knocked out. And so, there you are. That's the preliminaries. Everyone else goes about the same. Naruto encourages Hinata. She nearly dies. Lee and Gaara have their fight. Everyone's happy. Now, I could do random pairings because Sakura is involved. However, I think for the sake of at least one, I didn't plan that out this time around. But two, I think I'm going to just have Sakura face off against Dosu here. That's what I'm going to do. And so Naruto goes after the match. They go and they meet Kakashi. Kakashi, you going to train me for the exams? I'm sorry, Naruto. I'm going to be busy doing something else. Oh, you're going to be training Sasuke, aren't you? No, Naruto. Don't worry. Besides, you have someone to train you as well. It's like, I do? It's like, what? Well, I guess. It's like, that's right, Naruto. It's Toshinori's there, not All Might. He's like, I'll be training you. I'll be looking after your training for these next 4 weeks or the next month. All right, sure. All right, All Might Sensei. But first, let's go and. But before we do it, let's get something to eat and relax a little bit. And it's like, you sure this is training? Hey, you can't do proper training without also knowing when to take what your limits are, kid. Remember, just relaxing is just as important as training. In fact, is the best way to recover from training. It's a good point, and they hear the giggle. And Ebisu, who just happened to be there because I just wanted an easy way to segue into this, say, excuse me, and say, forgive me. Forgive me, Toshinori and Naruto. He's still not happy with Naruto, but whatever. Wait, are you spite peeping on the women's bathroom, man? I will not allow any irreputable behavior. Oh, please, knock it off. What? And they was like, huh? Who the heck is this? I am the Great Toad. Keep it down. You want to get us caught, you stupid fool? I am the Great Toad Sage Jiraiya. And that is where we're going to end part 4. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll join us again for next Wednesday. Let's try that sentence again. Join us again next Wednesday for part 5. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.